We have to wait for
And you're live.
Deputy Mayor.
He's up.
Okay, doing the call to order the Claremore Cultural Development Authority meeting. Sarah, please call the roll.
Cotta.
Here.
Bellman.
Here.
Michael.
Present.
Calendar. Long.
Here.
Bruckerhoff.
Here.
Bowlby.
Here.
McSpadden.
Here.
Irwin.
Here. If you will stand with me and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and invocation by Pastor Metcalf.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's pray. Father, I want to first thank you and praise you for who you are and the day you've given us. I thank you for the opportunity to intercede for this council. I thank you for their willingness to serve the city. Thank you for Mayor Long and City Manager John Fury and the city employees who serve us. Their tireless work on our behalf of the city is a never-ending job. This new year may bring challenges, and as our city grows, many decisions will have to be made. So ask for your wisdom in the decisions that need to be made. Guide them and help them as they seek what is best for the city. For those in our city who come to speak, may their words be full of grace. Most of us have no clue what goes into those decisions, so help us to trust the decisions, and I'm asking for your blessing upon them. These counselors are humans, and as such face challenges themselves. May you bless them and give them wisdom to face what comes their way. Be especially with those who are dealing with their own family issues. Watch over them and guide them. May everything they do be done to your honor and glory, and I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have anybody on the call to the public?
No.
Do we have a motion to accept the agenda as printed?
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Bellman.
Yes.
Bowlby.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Cotta.
Yes.
Michael.
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Bruckerhoff.
Yes.
Do we have any items unforeseen?
No.
We have a motion to accept the consent items as printed.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Bellman.
Yes.
Cotta.
Yes.
Michael.
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Bruckerhoff.
Yes.
Bowlby.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Adjourn. Second.
Motion to adjourn is second. Call the roll.
Michael.
Yes.
Bruckerhoff.
Yes.
Cotta.
Yes.
Bellman.
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Bowlby.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Call to order the Claremore Public Works Authority meeting. Note the roll. Do we have a motion to accept the agenda as printed?
So moved.
Second.
The motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Bowlby.
Yes.
Bruckerhoff.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Cotta.
Yes.
Bellman.
Yes.
Michael.
Yes.
Long.
Yes. Do we have any items unforeseen?
No.
Do we have a motion to accept the consent items as printed?
So moved.
Second.
The motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Bruckerhoff.
Yes.
Is this a
Bellman.
separate item?
Michael.
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Bowlby.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Cotta.
Yes.
Item number 2, discussion and vote to approve or reject work order number 001 to Southern Electric Corporation as printed. Mr. Ball.
How's it you always get stuck doing Todd stuff?
He don't mind. Thank you, Mayor and Council. This agenda item is a request to approve work order number 1 with Southern Electric Corp of Mississippi for the Highway 66 North Reconductor project. So if you'll remember back in October, you all approved a unit price contract with Southern Electric to do overhead reconstruction work. So this is the first work order to be issued under that contract. Purpose of this work order is to replace about 5 miles of undersized overhead electric line from Lowry Road north almost all the way to Sequoia School. The current line consists of various size conductors.
It's all three-phase line. This is going to replace it with one size wire that's bigger that'll handle the capacity that's needed out in that area. $3 million was budgeted for this project in the current fiscal year. The material for the project's about $450,000. Todd's in the process of getting that here. He's got enough material on hand to get the contractor started. And the labor contract for this work order is estimated at $1.476 million. So
How was our budget so off?
at the time, we just didn't have any idea what it was going to cost. There's so many different variations across the labor market. We just have to.
And it's not that the budget's off. We allocated $3 million for electric improvements, thinking this massive project would take up a lot of that. Unfortunately, the pricing came in, so we'll be able to utilize that, much like we do our asphalt, our concrete. It's a unit price. So now we can identify other needs that are associated with CEC's master plan and go in and have additional money as opposed to waiting till next, move forward on some of those as
So we
well.
saved about
$1 million.
1.5 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the material too, which
Material's for something.
so
Yeah.
we're providing some of the material.
Some of it.
Yeah, so, but there are things now as we work towards the addition of substation 6, expansion of services at additional substations, plus there's some poles in town that are old and rotting and have undersized wire that we wanted to do. Now we can escalate those and move those up sooner. We have a bunch of 60-foot poles that we have a problem getting to if a bucket truck is down. And so we can put those on a shorter pole, and now we've got the ability and maneuverability to continue to make those upgrades.
Great.
So with that, staff recommends approval, issuance of work order number 001 to Southern Electric Corporation of Mississippi for $1,476,970.17.
Motion to approve.
Second.
A motion to approve in a second. Any other discussion?
Just want to say thank you. You do often save us a lot of money.
Yes.
Yeah, we appreciate
Greatly
it.
appreciated.
And congrats on your new role.
He doesn't seem real happy about that.
John, is this project funded with the new 1 penny tax?
It is.
Good.
Awesome.
Okay, any other discussion? Call the roll.
Feldman,
Yes.
Cottom,
Yes.
Michael,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Breckerhoff,
Yes.
Bowlby,
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Motion adjourned? Second.
The motion to adjourn is second. Call the roll.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Breckerhoff,
Yes.
Irwin,
Yes.
Cottom,
Yes.
Feldman,
Yes.
Michael,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Bowlby.
Yes.
Call to order the Claremore City Council meeting. Note the roll. Do we have a motion to accept the agenda as printed?
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Feldman,
Yes.
Cottom,
Yes.
Michael,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Breckerhoff,
Yes.
Bowlby,
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes. Any items unforeseen?
None.
Mayor's report and appointments. I just want to say I hope everyone had a good holiday. Now we're back at it, and the holidays just don't seem long enough sometimes. Item number 1, discussion and vote to approve, reject, or amend the appointment of Kyle Clifton and Andrew Knife Chief to the Grand Gateway Board of Directors for 2026.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve and second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Michael,
Yes.
Irwin,
Yes.
Cottom,
Yes.
Feldman,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Breckerhoff,
Yes.
Bowlby,
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Awards, presentations, and communications, none? Or do we have some?
Well, Madam Mayor, just real quick, because she came in last minute, I would love to take the opportunity. Most of you may not have met, and I do not want to butcher her last name, so I'm going to ask Congressman Burkeen's representative to stand up and introduce to those of you that may not have met her, since she's, and I'll let her tell you a little about herself, how long she's been with it.
He called me out, didn't he? I came in.
You're wearing the name tag.
No, it's perfect. Thank you, John.
I'm glad you're here. Welcome.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity just to say hi. And I do work for Congressmember Keene. I'm a field representative, cover eight of the 26 counties, so this northern area. Please reach out to me. I'll leave my card with each of you before I head out.
What's your last name?
Brian, Tamara Brian. Who asked that?
Yeah.
Oh, Debbie, thank you. I would love to meet with you.
I know I met you,
sometime
but I
soon.
just couldn't remember the last name.
Yes, Tamara Bryan. I just want to say real quick, because I don't ever want to leave a meeting without saying this. You've heard me say it many times, haven't you? We are currently $38 trillion in debt at the federal government, and that is not sustainable. And so I'm telling you that because it's really going to matter what we do at the local level in order to be able to stay viable and sustainable as a community. And so I would love to meet with you to share a little bit further about how we might be able to do that and kind of what our responsibility is on our side and then on your side and how we might work together. So, all right. Thank
Do
you.
you want to give your cards out now?
No, just leave them with Sarah if you will,
Oh, okay,
please, and
that'd be
we'll
fine.
distribute, yeah.
Thank
So,
you. I should-
and Tamara, welcome, thank you, I'm so glad to see you here, and we always appreciate the congressman in your office, and he's always willing to help when we have issues that require anything related to infrastructure needs or federal legislation, and he's always very welcoming when we're in Washington DC or when he's in the district. He likes to do a lot of stuff here at Claremore, so thank you for that, so,
Anything else under awards?
no.
Okay, staff reports, Mr. Manager.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. First and foremost, Happy New Year. Thank you all for the well wishes, thoughts on reaching out regarding Mom. She's finally doing a little better, still in ICU, but the heart surgery went well. For those that don't know, had taken by ambulance on Christmas Eve day, and so it's just fast forward through all that, and then open heart surgery, and then just with age and stuff. So, doing well. Hopefully get her out of ICU in the very, very near future to get her into a regular room and do the skilled rehab that she needs so we can get her back home. And also, please, prayers for Counselor Callender, who reached out to me yesterday, had another incident regarding heart and is dealing with that, and is also in the same place that my mom is. So when I go check on her, I'll go check on him as well. So his was a little more planned, I think, or at least revealed to be. So with that, but also New Year, lots of challenges. One of the things that I will talk about, because as you all know, we've been working with, and you all have been well informed throughout, on a large economic development project that was set to go public in the next 10 days if it comes to fruition. And I know there's a lot of people here because there's a lot of misinformation, as there always is when people post things. So here's what we will tell you. This week we anticipate some release by the company who is working on the project with us of a website with the frequently asked questions. That's their business. How their website goes up and down, and it's under construction, that we have nothing to do with that, and apparently whoever's doing that, it's been up and down and had pieces of other projects from across the country associated with it. Here's what I will say about it tonight to dispel any rumors that you all know, and this has always been the commitment. This project would be a large energy user if it makes. This project will not be connected to our grid that we provide power to from our substations. This project will not affect any utility rates by any utility customer by the city of Claremore. This project is not subject to the same things that the Corporation Commission that investor-owned utilities are doing in raising rates. No ratepayer or citizen in Claremore will subsidize this project in any way. It will not utilize water outside of bathrooms, break rooms, and irrigation systems, so it is not a water-cooled facility, so there is no huge demand on our water system. The project, if it comes to fruition, will be fully funded by the developer. The end user is a domestically owned, publicly traded company. We don't know which one, but there's only one of about 5 that meet the criteria. The developer is a publicly traded, domestically owned company. It is not data mining, and it is not blockchain. That's what we can say about it. From the beginning, and you all know this, and this was our commitment as a council and administration, that this community's future will never be leveraged by a private corporation. So I am telling all of you out there that are here to discuss it, and I'm happy to sit around afterwards for a few minutes and talk to any of you about what we can, but your rates will not be affected. You will not subsidize any of this. It is not connected to our grid. There was an SPP study that brings in transmission level power directly to a substation that the company is paying for that will be owned by GRDA. We will simply have a meter between the substation and the property. They will be a City of Claremore customer if the project comes to fruition, but it will not be connected to your grid, and it will in no way ever affect your rates. That's the end of my
Okay,
report.
can you explain why, what about the NDA and how that affects why there's not any public information earlier?
NDAs are common in every project, whether it's an HTO, an Atwoods, an expansion at Baker Hughes. NDAs do not preclude. or you-
Non-disclosures.
You
that's what
cannot contract around open records, and we made that very clear. So when people submit an open records request, after it goes through extensive legal review, those documents are presented to the requester. There are a lot of documents with this. So people that have made open records requests from the city in the last 6 or so weeks have been in constant communication with the clerk and the law firm, saying, here's where we're at, because we have to comply with the open records request. And there's also apparently another statute that was passed either a year ago or 2 years ago that was very specific to municipally owned electric providers servicing customers over 2,500 kilowatts. Megawatts, I apologize. They're 2,500 kilowatts, which is 2.5 megawatts. So we have to be in compliance with the open records request, and we have to be in compliance with that statute, that section of law. Adam and his team at RFR are going through those documents. We're releasing them as we can. So but this has not been handled any differently than any other project. Atwoods, an expansion at another industrial park, and that's the other thing to know. This property has been zoned and annexed in for industrial use for close to 2 decades. It's been an industrial park for a long time. There is no more appropriate place for it than this. However, if this project does not make, I assure you something else of an industrial magnitude will end up there someday.
John?
Whether it be heavy manufacturing, logistics, distribution center, supply chain, something will end up on that property.
John, can you speak to the benefits of having something like this if it did come into?
Frankly, it's an influx of utility revenue that we can pour back into streets, water, sewer, and electric infrastructure. We have no skin in the game. We're not providing any material or any money, and at the end of the day, we are the utility provider because the law says we have to be. GRDA cannot have a direct customer outside of the Mid-America Industrial Park. So we will benefit by selling them electricity. And if those parameters are not met, the project doesn't happen. And we don't have any, at some point in the future, by the way, everything that we've done up to this point that's required council action has been publicly posted on an agenda at a public meeting and broadcast. We did the tax increment review committee establishment back in May. There were a couple of agreements, all of which have been on our website with our agenda and minutes. We've never hidden anything. There was no rezoning because the property was already zoned for that. That's why there's no notifications and it's not required to be. But like any other economic development project, when there's an appropriate time and we know that it could happen or will happen, it's the investor's story to tell. It's not our place to go tell a private company, hey, this is where they're going to put that. Or we work with them, we encourage them to be very open and tell people what's going on. That's what will happen here if the project makes. And that's an if still. Now, yes, they have spent a lot of time and money, but we're not obligated to anything. They know that, it's all been done at risk. So we don't have any proposed agenda items coming up, but at some point in the future, they will come back with the Tax Incentive District Review Committee, will make a recommendation to the council to approve or consider the project, reject the project. And then there's a lot of contingencies that have to happen too. We're negotiating rates and they have to have security deposits. This is a large project. So there's a lot of things, there's a lot of things that go into this before this is a done deal. Now, they want to move quickly now. And we'd like to see the project come to fruition because it doesn't have all of the effects that traditional investor-owned utility providers have. This is an opportunity for Claremore to be a model for communities to how to do this responsibly without leveraging and affecting adversely your ratepayers, your taxpayers, and benefit the community as a whole, if it makes. That's the model that we look at. Just like the model we've looked at with everything else since we've worked as a team for the last 5 years. We don't leverage this community's future for the private sector, bottom line. We can't afford it and we won't do it. That's the end of my staff report.
Thank you. Current business, do we have a motion to accept the consent items as printed?
Second.
A motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Bowlby,
Yes.
Irwin,
Yes.
McSpadden,
Yes.
Cottom,
Yes.
Bowman,
Yes.
Michael,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Ruckerhoff.
Yes.
Item number 3, discussion and vote to approve, reject resolution number 2026-1 as printed.
Thank you all. John, you want me to?
Please,
take
and
first
I don't
step
believe
at
the
it?
property owner is
I have not seen
present,
her.
unfortunately. Okay.
Yeah, so just to give you all some background on this, this is an issue that the city has been engaged in trying to remedy for a year and a half, 2 years now. I don't know if all you know this, but I serve as the city's municipal prosecutor as well. I've met with this individual on a monthly basis for a year and a half plus, trying to work with them through that avenue to get this situation resolved. It's just gone nowhere, unfortunately, and so now the city moved forward with declaring it a nuisance. It's already been declared a nuisance. That's not before the council tonight. All that's before the council is that because of the nature of the nuisance, the city believes it is more practical to ask the district court, Rogers County, to issue an order for abatement of the nuisance rather than the city of its own volition going out and trying to abate the nuisance. It protects the city. It's just a better avenue, legally speaking. So all this is the council's consideration of a resolution. If you adopt the resolution, it gives me and my firm authority to go forward, file the necessary pleadings for the district court to issue that order. If you all have any questions about that, I'm happy to answer them. It's really a pretty straightforward process.
So the district court is aware and approves that we can bring it to them?
Well, it's set out in state statute, it's in Title 50, that like I said, the nuisance has already been declared. That's done. The property owner didn't appeal that decision. That's already done. All this is we're filing a petition in the district court as allowed in Title 50 because we feel that it is impractical for the city itself to go in and abate the nuisance. The statutes provide a mechanism for us to request that of the court. So that's what we're doing.
Adam, I know you said you've been working with the person year and a half, 2 years. Does this situation go farther back?
Oh, yeah. It goes back a long time.
Okay.
There's been a lot of grace and working with them, and we've seen some progress. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. This has been a long, ongoing process. So yeah, there's a long history here. And it is accumulation of tons of personal property, debris, trash, all sorts of things that are breeding, rodents,
Cars.
all sorts of stuff. So it's not only been going on for a long time, but it has become a public health issue that the city needs to act on.
Multiple neighbors over the many years have.
As I say, for documents that look like it was recorded back to 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion for the second. Any other discussion? Call the roll.
Irwin,
Yes.
Bowman,
Yes.
Cottom,
Yes.
Michael,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Ruckerhoff,
Yes.
Bowlby, McSpadden.
Second.
No, I didn't hear that.
He said it under his breath.
Yeah, well, okay, motion to adjourn is second. Call the roll.
Bowman,
Yes.
Irwin,
Yes.
Cottom, Michael,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Ruckerhoff,
Yes.
Bowlby,
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Thank you. Good explanation.
Yeah.